Hi everyone, it's Miss Cassio, and for today's lesson, I am bringing you to my kitchen because we are going to be doing an experiment thinking about the states of matter. Now, before we begin, let's recap all three of the states of matter. The first one being solid. Can you look around your home and see if you spot something that is solid? Give you some time. Okay, look, I found something that's solid, and it's this banana that I'm gonna eat for a snack in a little bit. It's a solid because it has its own shape, okay? Now, I want you to think about something that is liquid. Liquid. I have this water bottle. Now, the water bottle itself is a solid, but the water inside of it is a liquid. And it's a liquid because it does not have its own shape. See, when I pour it into another container, now the liquid has this kind of shape because of the container it's in. And it's a liquid and I can drink it. Okay, that was good. Nice and refreshing. Now, the next thing we have to think about is gas. Now, what's something that's gas that's in your home right now? You're right. It's the oxygen that we breathe. Remember, we can breathe in through our nose oxygen, and then we can also exhale and breathe out carbon dioxide. Okay, so those are two types of gases. Nice job. Now, today's experiment is pretty cool because I'm going to show you how we can go from one state of matter to another to another. And we're going to need something special for this. We're going to start off with some ice cubes. So hang tight. I'm going to go grab some ice cubes and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. And I've got a whole cup of ice cubes. Now, let's take a look at these ice cubes. Here they are. Now, what do you think? Solid, liquid, or gas? You're right, solid. And that's because the ice cube has its own shape. Now, what do you think would happen if Miss Cassio leaves this cup of ice just right here on my countertop and I go watch TV for a while? What will happen to the ice cubes? You're right, it would melt. Why would it melt? Because it's not cold anymore. You're right. Ice cubes, in order to stay frozen, they need to stay really cold. But if we leave them out on our countertop, they will melt. They'll even melt faster if we leave it outside on a day like today where it's really hot. So let's see what happens when Miss Cassio puts these ice cubes into my pot. Watch. As you can see, the ice cubes are still in there. We can see its shape, but look what's happening. Yeah, they're moving. Now the flame is on, and the pot's getting very hot. And look, what's happening to those ice cubes? That's right, they're melting. Oh my goodness. Let's check back in a little bit. Wow, so those ice cubes just went from solid to what? Liquid, that's right. Let me take a look. They're almost all melted. That's crazy. Let's check back. Wow, so here's the water that melted from those ice cubes. It's getting so hot from the flame that bubbles are starting to form. And watch what happens to these bubbles. Try to look. See. Wow. So many bubbles in there. Wow. Soon the water will get so hot, water vapor will start to rise. I wonder, can you see? A little bit of steam is coming up from the pot. And that's water vapor. The liquid is actually evaporating up into the air that we breathe. It's a little hard to see on film, but I bet if we check back in a little bit, we'll be able to see it better. Look, now there's a lot less water in the pot. That's because the liquid is evaporating right out of the pot. It's so hot that it goes up, 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 and evaporates into the air. We can actually see this when I put this clear lid on top of the pot. You'll be able to see some steam rising to the top of the lid. And that's exactly what evaporation is. So watch carefully. Whoa. Look at all those water droplets that got to the top. And here's some steam that came out. Let's do it one more time. Can you see some of the steam coming out of the sides? It's evaporating. Wow. Now, what if I shut this off? No more heat. We only have a little bit of water left. That's because most of it evaporated. Do you think I can turn this water back into an ice cube? Let's find out. All right, I'm back. And I have an ice cube tray. It's got fun shapes in it, like a sun with sunglasses, a dinosaur, and a heart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the pot. Oh, you see more steam is coming up. Ooh, it's still kind of hot. So some of the liquid is still evaporating. But before all of it evaporates, I'm gonna take the leftover liquid and pour it into the ice cube tray and stick it in the freezer. I'll check back in with you guys, because I wanna know, can I go from a liquid back to a solid? I don't know. So let's see. I'm gonna pour some in. Hang on, I'll check back in with you. Okay, sorry, I needed 2 hands for that. I got my ice tray filled with the liquid, the leftover liquid, and we're gonna hope that this freezes. We'll see. I've gotta put it into the freezer so it gets nice and cold. And we'll see, I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Hi guys. So while our liquid is freezing, I thought I would show you your tic-tac-toe states of matter choice menu, okay? Because in a little bit, you'll be able to work on this independently. And just like we've done in the past with our choice menus, you know that you need to accomplish 3 of these tasks, okay? You can do it in a horizontal line, 3 in a row going horizontally, going vertically, like down this way, or diagonally, like this, here, and here, or the other way. We've done that before, okay? But I wanted to show you the different options. So first step is to be a detective, okay? And to be a detective, I want you to look around the room to find some objects that would fit into the category of solid, liquid, and gas. And then you could just make a list of the names of them, okay? That's one option. Or if you don't want to write the names, you can be a collage artist. And similar setup to the detective activity, except you get to go on a hunt through magazines or even the grocery store circular. And you can look for pictures of things that would belong to each category and use a scissor, cut them out safely. Remember, thumb up, okay? Thumb up, and then paste them in the right category, okay? Another activity is to become a vlogger. I know you guys love making your videos for me on Seesaw, so you're gonna love this one. You get to make a video showing different objects. Like, for example, here is a water bottle. I know the water bottle itself is a solid because it has its own shape, but the water inside of it does not have its own shape. It moves around. It's a liquid. Okay, so just like Miss Cassio did that little bit right there, you get to make a whole video about different objects that belong to each category. Okay, try to find 3 for each category if you can. Okay. Another activity is called make an inference. So I want you to think about what would happen if you put a water balloon into the freezer. Think about it. Then take a video of yourself explaining what you think would happen. Talk your thinking out loud so I can hear what you're thinking, okay? And share that video with me. Here's a free space. We love our free spaces, don't we? And for the free space, I just want you to think of something that you would like to do to show your knowledge on the states of matter. It could be absolutely anything. You can make a song. You can make a video. You can make, I don't know, a project. Maybe you want to create something out of reusable items. I don't know. Totally up to you, okay? Totally up to you for free space. If you want to become an expert, then I want you to make a test for students to take. So maybe you want to draw out pictures of different things and have your students guess what state of matter you drew. Or you can draw or write a vocabulary word like solid, liquid, gas, even melting, freezing, evaporating, and then have your students draw a picture. And then you have to grade them. Okay? You're the expert. If you want to be an illustrator, similar to the detective and the collage artist setup, you'll have a solid, liquid, gas piece of paper all sectioned out, and then you get to draw your own cartoons of the different states of matter. Okay? You really have to show your knowledge. I want to see if you know all about it. Tell me, what do you know about solids? What do you know about liquids? And what do you know about gases? I'm sure you have a lot in there, so you get to illustrate them if you'd like. Ooh. For this activity, you have to be an analogist. Analogist is someone who makes sense of things. They're really thinking and using their brains to make sense of different topics. So we learned about the 3 states of matter, and for this activity, you have to think of 2, and using a Venn diagram, compare. Remember, compare is that red bit in between. Tell me how they're similar. And contrast. Those are the outer parts. Contrast how they are different. Okay? So it could be solids and liquids, or you might want to do liquids and gases. Tell me all that you know about what's similar and what's different. And last but not least, you can be an orator. An orator is someone who makes speeches. And you can make a speech. Oop, where'd it go? You can make a speech about what state of matter you think is the most important. For example, I think water is the most important. Well, that's not a state of matter. I think liquids are the most important because water is so important for our bodies. We need water in order to live. We need food too, but we need water more. So therefore, I think liquids are the most important. But you tell me what you think is the most important and give me reasons why, okay? All right. You get to choose 3. Remember, it needs to either be 3 across, vertical, or diagonal, okay? And you'll have the rest of the class time to do so. And don't think I forgot. I'm going to check back in on those ice cubes in a bit. Well, hopefully they're ice cubes. I'll let you know how it goes. Hi, guys. I know it's been a while, but check it out. It actually froze. Look. Gosh. Let's see if we could see. You could kind of see the sunglasses. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get a dinosaur. Oh my goodness. And oh yeah, a heart. This one's hard. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that liquid that was left over from the pot, we were able to turn it back into a solid. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. Now these ice cubes have their own shape. Crazy. I hope you guys like this experiment today. Today we were able to take water and go from ice cubes, we melted it down to liquid, we watched the liquid evaporate into water vapor, and then with the leftover liquid in the pot, we were able to turn it back into a solid. Crazy. I hope you enjoyed our states of matter lesson today, and I hope you enjoyed learning about how we can go from one state of matter to another. I'm wondering if you are thinking of other types of liquids that can do all 3 as well. Or maybe just 2 changes. We can talk about it tomorrow at class. Bye for now.